make the strings louder.
Yo, what's up guys? Ice Cream here. This video is basically going to be a tutorial for you guys on how to get a full session playing whatever it is that you may be playing. The reason I'm doing this video is I get invitations a lot to, I will say for me it's mostly last team standings that I go to. But I see players just constantly just starting with 3 people, 4 people. And if any of you have played a last team standing, playing 4 rounds with 4 people is not very fun at all. As a matter of fact, by the time it ends, most of the people have left, and it ends early usually. And not only that, not only do people leave, not only do people not have fun, you don't make any money, you don't make any RP, because the way missions and everything almost in GTA works, besides heists, is the only thing I could think. It depends on how many players you have. Like everything. Everything from missions, races, last team standings, death matches, everything. Everything gives you more money and more RP for the more players that you have. And when I see people constantly starting them with 3 players and shit, I just think they honestly don't think they can get a full session. To be honest, that's just my opinion. That could be wrong. They could just like playing with 2 or 3 people, which is kind of dumb. But in this video, I will show you how you guys can get a full session and have a lot of fun, make a lot of money, get a lot of RP, you know? So what I'm doing right now is, I just came from free mode and started this. I couldn't get anybody to join, which is going to be what's usually going to happen when you first start. So when you first come from free mode and start, I'm going to say a last team standing, because that's what I'm doing. You're probably not going to get a lot of people to join in that first time inviting. If you get enough to start the mission or race or last team standing, deathmatch, whatever you're in, if you get enough people to start it, I wouldn't wait more than 2 to 3 minutes on the first invitation, like trying to invite people. Go ahead and start it. Just set it to the lowest amount that you can do. So I set it for 1 round there. We just got it done and over with. That way no one was tortured playing 4 rounds of me going down, probably missing him, and spending another 30 seconds going up all the ramps. Just get through it. If you're in a deathmatch, set it to the lowest amount of kills, as long as you got enough players to start that mission. What you're really wanting to do is get into the replay screen and clicking replay and re-inviting to what you want to play. So now here we are. I'm back at Bowling vs. RPG. We all voted, went back to this. No matter what, I was coming back to this. Didn't matter if anybody was coming with me. And for some reason, when you click replay, a lot more people join. I don't know why. The next time you invite to it, it's just weird. It never fails me. I'm not kidding. So what I do, I click auto invite and I just go down the list of people to invite. Skilled, crew, friends, all of them. And then I'll scroll up and down. And then I'll click the auto invite again. And then I'll scroll a little bit. And then I'll invite again. So I'm going to go back down, go through everybody again. I'm constantly inviting, just inviting everybody. Crew members, friends, skill match, from last job, I'm clicking everyone. Then I scroll up and down, and I'll click the auto invite again, scroll up and down. And when I'm scrolling up and down, what that's doing is keeping the invitation list over there moving. So it's moving all the players out of the way that aren't joining, that are busy, and it's keeping new players coming and it's going to keep inviting new players. And you see, now they're already starting to join. It'll probably take about a minute. I would say probably a minute and a half to 2 minutes before you'll start getting really anybody to start joining. But after that, they're just going to start coming. Like you could fill up the session within a few minutes, to be honest. This, I think I invited to this for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. I ended up with 23 people. And that may seem like a long time to invite something, but a lot of my experiences in this game is after you start something, especially if, well, actually anything, except for missions, I guess, because you're working together in heists. When you're playing something against other players and they start losing, people tend to leave. They get a little babyish about it. And so basically, I like having a lot of players. That way, just in case people do leave, you're still getting a lot of money. So, example, last team standings. To get the maximum amount of money out of the last team standing, you need a minimum of 8 players. And the maximum amount is 10,000 per round if you win. Well, actually, 12,000 per round, depending on how many players and how long it's set to. I've played some last team standings that held up to 30 players, but it was set to 6-minute rounds, and we got $12,000 per round when we won. So that's why I like to have a lot of players. A lot of players start losing, they'll leave. That way I still have at least the minimum amount of players to get the most money. Another reason I'm doing this is because I really don't know how often, like, I know a lot of people wait around for money glitches and duplication glitches. I don't know how often those will be actually coming around now that Rockstar is putting a pretty firm foot down on the way we are duping cars and stuff. So this is also, it's just to help you guys get really legit money out of the game. Like, I played a last team standing 2 nights ago. We had 30 players, and when we finished, we were the winning team. We got $63,000 and like 15,000 RP. So I mean, it's worth it. I like playing last team standings. That's where, this goes for any mission though. Like, the more players, the more money, the more RP, the more fun, to be honest. And also, as you're inviting, the matchmaking, closing and opening that will reset your timer. Another thing, don't listen to anybody that's telling you to start the mission. This is your session, not theirs. With all this said, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like on this shit. Subscribe. Share the shit out of it, because some people might need it. And I hope you guys all have a good day, man. Peace!